Hello everyone, this is Dr. In, and this is second lecture of um, Easy Chemistry 101 Introduction 2 by Dr. In. Okay, last time we have gone through nature of energy and two definitions of chemistry and how to think like a chemist, and then a scientific approach to problem solving, and the scientific method. Number one, collect the facts or data. Second, formulate a hypothesis. Third, plan and do additional experiments to test the hypothesis. Four, modify the hypothesis. And today we are going to study scientific method. Okay. So what is scientific method? Let's. I'm going to say the scientific method. As a scientist, you have to do observation. Okay, and then based on your observation, you have to do analysis. Okay, then you can make hypothesis. Okay, and then you may have to do to check this hypothesis is correct or not through the experiments. Okay, and then you can do this, the results of the experiments through the another analysis. Okay, and then if the hypothesis and experiments are good, then you can say this is a theory. Okay, this is a theory. Well, a model. Okay, and if this hypothesis is good, and it can be repeated. Okay. So you can explain your observation by using hypothesis, okay, and explanation. And then if there is no exception, then it can be laws. Okay. Then you can see many laws or hypotheses and theories in textbooks. Then I think we have to know what's law and hypothesis and theory. Well, law is statements of natural phenomena to which there are no known exception. I see. laws, no known exceptions. Okay, that's important. And then what is a hypothesis? What is a hypothesis? Hypothesis is a tentative explanation of the facts that can be tested further. Okay, a tentative explanation explanation of the facts that can be tested further. That can be tested further. And then what is a theory? What is a theory? Theory is, let's say, well tested hypothesis. Well tested hypothesis. Hypothesis. Okay, so we repeat. Scientists basically repeat this scientific method, observation, and try to explain and make a hypothesis, experiments, theory, and if there is no exceptions, then it can laws. Okay, so memorize these. Oh no, well actually you don't need to memorize these scientific method. Just think, reasonably think what you need to make laws. Okay, just to think about the difference among them. And let's see. Then let's move on to the particular nature of meta. What is meta? Okay. Meta. Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. Okay, and matter is composed of discrete, tiny, fundamental particles called atoms. Okay, matter all around you. Okay, all around you. Matter has mass, has mass and space. Okay, and it's composed of discrete, tiny fundamental particles called atoms. Okay, so we understand what is matter around us, and then we may have to think what physical state of matter. What is physical state of matters? There are three physical state of matters: solid, liquid, and gas phase. We are going to study three physical states from now on. Okay, solids. First of all, solids. Crystalline solids have regular, repeating three-dimensional patterns. Crystalline solids. Okay, first, crystalline solids. have regular repeating three-dimensional pattern. Okay, and solids, basically solids has some properties. First property is definite shape. Solids have definite shape and definite volume, and essentially incompressible. Okay, and particles are tightly packed together. Okay, particles are tightly packed together, and particles are held together by very strong forces of attraction, by very strong forces of attraction. We're going to study what's the force of the attraction later. So solids have properties, okay? Shape, definite volume, incompressible. Particles are tightly packed together, and particles are held together by very strong force of attraction. Okay. So we can say crystal solids exist in regular, repeating three-dimensional patterns. We can say this is three-dimensional geometric, geometric pattern. Okay, geometric patterns. Then we can say amorphous. Have you heard this? Solid. Amorphous solids. They don't have any regular internal geometric pattern. Okay, the particles doesn't have any patterns. Okay, geometric patterns. Okay, that's the amorphous solids. Don't forget the amorphous solids and crystal solids differences. Okay. Then we have studied today. We have studied scientific method and matter, physical states of matter first, solids, and we are going to study liquid and gas phase later. This is just basic introduction of chemistry, Easy Chemistry 101 by Dr. In. Thank you very much. See you later.